As a local realtor, I get a question all the time about where should I shop in Columbus? What are your favorite stores? What are your favorite boutiques? And one of my all-time faves is Honey Rose & Kay. So I'm fortunate enough to have the owner and designer, Meredith, here, and then also the sales director, Jenny. So I just want to kind of dive into the business a little bit and start with, how did you come up with the name?
So Honey Rose & Kay is named after my grandmother. Her name was Honey Rosencrantz, and she was a fashion major at Parsons, and then she became a window dresser in New York. And I grew up playing with all of her costume jewelry. I was in the corporate world, and then I got into styling. I decided then I was going to stay home with my son, who was 3 at the time. That was about 13 years ago. I just started playing with her things again and figuring out a way that I could make her vintage pieces new again so I could wear them. And I started sharing them with friends and redoing their vintage pieces for them. And I started building collections from going to flea markets and estate sales and creating my own line. And since I had worked for a small business here in Columbus, I knew already how to build a business from the ground up.
That's so great.
And we are an online boutique.
All online?
Yeah, all online.
Well, and you have an app. So
and we have an app.
We should talk about the app first. So the app is Honey Rose & Kay. Download it onto your phone. We'll get a little bit more into it, but you constantly want to be refreshing that, because one of the best things I feel like about your jewelry, obviously it's beautiful, but there is such a limited edition of what you create that, you kind of always have to be shopping. Bummer. But it's great though, like the collection. I mean, I am a huge fan. I feel like maybe 5 years ago I got my first piece, I don't know, but I just feel like everything that I've bought to date, it all works together. And your styling background, I feel like you can also help people who don't necessarily know how to get them to work together. You're such a good guide of, yeah, these definitely work together, here's how you can wear them. But I think the limited edition is huge. So let's talk a little bit about how you go about finding you in the sales process. Jenny is like a little bit of the Amazon Prime person because magically they have this service where if you order it and even need it that night, it's gonna happen. So tell us how you do this, wizard Jenny.
I do always say I try to beat Amazon Prime, but it doesn't always happen. We have a few different ways. As Kim mentioned, we do have our app. I also do run a VIP page on Facebook. On that, we post pictures. Meredith is constantly pushing out new designs, new pieces, and as we've talked about, that most are either limited edition or one of a kind. So we have basically trained our customers to jump on those. As soon as they're purchased, we either ship for free if they're over $40 or around Columbus in certain zip codes. I get in the car and drop those off. We also have a service where if you're not sure what you want, if you have an event, like if Kim's wearing this dress, she's going somewhere, she doesn't know what looks best. Is it a statement earring? Is it a stacked bracelet? What necklace do I wear? I will put together a tray. So Kim could just text me a picture, or if she's got something coming up this weekend, even if she's going out with girlfriends, or if she's got a birthday present for her mom. I can put different options together, even with gift packages, drop it off at her door, ring her doorbell, and leave. And we found that a lot of people love this. They want to try on things in the comfort of their own home. They want to see it in their own lighting, with their shoes, with the purse, the whole outfit together. And with Meredith's styling background, it's really helpful too. So we get a couple different opinions, and then she's on her way, and then I come and pick up everything that you don't want. And we do Venmo. So the shopping experience is just really easy, and we pride ourselves on making it a good customer experience.
It's amazing. Download the app. Okay, so Meredith, you're so good at helping people style and figure out how to wear these pieces. So you have styled me with an arm stack. So fill us in. How do you create an arm stack that looks like this if you have no idea what you're doing at home?
Okay, so the arm stack is back. It was not here for a while, and a lot of people weren't doing it. I would say about 3 to 5 years ago, dainty jewelry was having a real moment. The arm stack is back, a la Madonna. Remember back in the days when we all did the jelly bracelets and we stacked it up. So today, since your dress is so amazing, I thought, well, let's make it go together with the dress.
Yeah.
This is a coin bracelet that I made with a vintage coin. These are vintage beads. Added a little bit of a modern bead here. This is our half bracelet, so it's half pearl, half vintage bead. This is a modern Hishi bracelet, which I just thought went really well with the other pieces. Again, this is made with vintage beads, and these are African recycled beads. So again, we're just adding in some color, but it's still neutral. It's not too much, but it has a mixed media type of feel, which creates interest.